You're listening to Everything and the Gym podcast. This is an interview episode. Hello. Welcome back to Everything and the Gym. My name is Shelby. Today we are doing an interview episode with probably one of the most beautiful humans I know. What is your name?
My name is Laura.
And how old are you?
Okay, so I'm 31.
Does 30 feel any different than your 20s?
I feel like I'm in better shape now than when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What do you call yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have a job? Are you working on anything? Are you a mom?
I stay home. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
2 babies.
Yeah.
My daughter Scarlett, and then I have a 2-year-old, my son. Yep.
You have probably one of the best physiques I've always admired.
Well, thank
But
you.
that's because you've been lifting for
Yeah,
a
I've been
very
lifting.
long time.
Yeah, actually, when I started, it was a New Year's resolution. I started in 2017, I remember exactly the date. It was April 1st, 2017, and it was when I got cleared to start working out after I had my little one, my Scarlett, and then I just made a promise to myself, like, once I'm cleared to start working out, like, I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. And like, it's never stopped. I started in 2017 and I just kept going. I'm still going at it. Like, I'm still trying to hit PRs, just get strong in the gym. Like,
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a while.
So it's been over 5 years. So 6 years,
Like
right?
6 years? Is
Wait.
it? Or 7?
Scarlett just turned
No, 7.
7.
Yes, because my little girl, she's 7. Yeah, 7 years lifting.
So
Yeah.
has your journey changed from 2017? Like the way you work out, has that changed?
Yes, in the way that, when I first started working out, I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, I just kind of, so I did have a background in lifting because, that I run track for ASU. So you do lifting when you're like a college athlete. They teach you how to power clean and bench and, the basics. So when I started lifting, like, I didn't really go in with a plan. I was just doing whatever. Like, I would just write anything on my phone, and then that day I would just do legs. But now, like, I actually follow a program. Like, I'm trying to progressively get stronger in the gym, and I feel like following a program, like, it helps because you go in with a plan, and, like, you don't deviate from there. Like, you just kind of like, you follow that program, and then it helps you get stronger. So I've seen that these past years since I started following a program, I started in 2020, like, actually following a legit program. And, like, my deadlift went from 225 to 290. Like, right now I was able to clear 290, which I wasn't able to do that at first. So I've got stronger. And then I'm still working on my bench. Like, I saw that you hit 135. I still haven't hit it. I'm still working on it. I'm working on it.
I haven't worked on it. I've worked on bench consistently since last year, and I still hit it at least once a week. But putting the plates back on the side since then has not happened yet. I'm trying to improve my reps before I
Oh, okay.
go
That's
up,
what I'm
but
trying to do too. Yeah.
it's-
But 135, like, hitting PRs, I feel like it's a mental thing. Like, once you hit a PR, like, it boosts your confidence. Like, you know that you can do it. And then once, like, you do it at least once, like, it just kind of pushes you to keep going. Like, I hit it once, like, I can do it again. And, like, at least you hit it once.
So you were active before you had Scarlett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always.
What was your fitness like then?
It was way different because I was a long distance runner. I did lift, but it wasn't like what I do now. Like, I was running mileage. Like I was really thin. I think back then I was like 110.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm sitting at 130, so I've gained weight. I want to say it's good weight, but yeah. Back then it was just a lot of running, endurance work, some speed work, like what you do, like in cross country and stuff. Like I was running a lot. I don't really miss it. Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed it when I did it, but now it's like I enjoy what I'm doing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy lifting. I really like it.
Which pregnancy was easier for you? The one where you were like just running, or the one like with weightlifting? Because you ended up lifting throughout your second pregnancy, right?
Honestly, like my first pregnancy was easier. I don't know if it was because it was the first one, but the first one was easier. Because I didn't lift with Scarlett, but I ran. Because that's what I was doing at the time. When you get pregnant, you just want to keep doing what you're doing. You don't want to try new things. So I wasn't going to get into lifting during my first pregnancy, because, you don't want to get hurt when so I just kept running. I kept doing what I was already doing. So I did feel a difference. Like I gained less weight with my first one. And then with my second baby, like I want to say I got up to 160. It was really hard to lose the weight. Even though I was lifting, like it was harder to lose the weight with my second baby. I got up to 160. I lost like 30 pounds. But I'm pretty short. Like I'm 5'3", and I feel like I'm naturally just petite. So 30 pounds on me, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah.
What was recovery like? Did you notice a difference in your recovery between the two?
The recovery was faster with my second one. I don't know. Maybe because I was stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe the lifting.
Your body is just like used to
You kind of just, adapt to it.
Has there ever been a part in your life where fitness is like you haven't been a part of fitness?
Yes. Like during that 2017 and now, like I did stop working out. It was 2018. I think it was when my dad passed away. Like I was just really sad about it. Like it kind of hit me hard. Like I think I stopped working out for 4 months. I just didn't, like I wasn't really, I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was. Honestly, I still don't know. I don't really like to talk about it.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to. So what are some of the things that you've learned about yourself since lifting in 2017?
Not just about myself, but I have learned that, like, women are stronger than they think they are. Like, not just me. Like, I feel like all women, like, I feel like we can do more than, like, in the gym. Like, I feel like most women, like, if they really wanted to, like, I feel like they could really, really be strong. Like, most women, like, not just myself.
You're
like, I see, like, a lot of women lifting, and I'm like, yes. I love seeing that. I love seeing women lift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're one of the hardest workers in the gym.
Thank you.
You are. You put your headphones
You are
in.
too. I feel like
my husband told me to stop talking and get back to work.
Who did? Who told you that?
My husband. And he's completely right. I talk a lot in the gym.
No, but that doesn't take away that you work hard. Like, there's a lot of, like, it's not just me. I feel like everybody's, hard work looks different on everybody. Like, you go in there and you socialize and stuff, but you are working hard. Like, even though, like, I don't know, it just looks different on everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, I'm more intense with my workouts. Like, I go in there and I just focus. But I feel like that's just the athlete in me. Like, like when I was running track, you go in there and you take care of business. Like, you just go, you get your workout done, and then you go home. And I feel like it kind of just it's still with me.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to open up a little bit more. I'm trying to be more friendly, talk to more people. Like,
Well,
I'm trying.
You're here.
It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but
That's okay,
I'm
though.
trying.
Whenever we started hanging out,
Mhm.
you were working on a clothing business. Are you still working
I'm still
on
working on it. It's still a process. Like I'm still learning. Like like how you were talking about the podcast, how you have to tweak things here and there. Every episode is something. Like I feel like my business, it's in a way it's like that. Like I've done a lot of learning. It's been a learning, like a process. Like so I started on Amazon, and then I started with one color. I had black leggings and then 3 styles of sport bras. They're all black because I didn't want to just buy too much inventory and then have it sit there. So I started with one color, and then I was able to sell it out on Amazon. So I'm working on adding more colors, but it's just a long process. Like, and then I don't think people realize, like, it's a lot of money that gets put into it. Like you have, like, out of pocket. Like I'm sure, like, all this equipment, like, it costs money and it has to come from somewhere. So it's just not like you can just start, like, out of nowhere. Like you have to, you have to build up to it, like, slowly.
It's like you're gambling on yourself almost.
Right. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Do you have items available
No,
right now?
not right
No.
now. I'm working on it.
I was about to say, whenever you do launch, what is the
It's
name?
gym occasions.
Gym occasion.
I'm on Instagram, and I'm mostly on Instagram. I have a Facebook page, but I need help. Like, that's one of the things that I've learned, that you can't just do it all by yourself. Like, you have to be willing to ask for help, and that's my problem. Like, I just want to just do everything by myself, and I've learned that I can't. Like, I have to ask for help. So, me and John, my husband, like, we're trying to figure something out, like how we can get the product out there, like, maybe hire people for help, because we do need help. Like, it's so much stuff. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, we need to take pictures of the product. We need to model it. We need to upload those pictures. Like, it's just, it sounds simple, but it's really not, because like Amazon, they ask for quality pictures. Like, it's just not any picture. It has to be quality, like, pictures. It has to be quality product. Like, you have to be registered with the state of Texas. Like, it's just so much that you have to do. It's not simple, like, and it's a lot of money too.
So your business has to be registered as an LLC through the state of
Yes.
Texas?
And, you have to have an EIN, like, everything. Otherwise, you can't sell on Amazon. Like, you have to be legit.
Yeah.
You just can't just, I want to sell on Amazon and get on there. Like, no, you can't do that.
What made you want to start a clothing business?
It was John he's like, you should start your own business. Like, you have so much leggings. Like, I have so many leggings. He's like, you should just start your own. And then I was like, you know what? Like, that's a good idea. Like, I would really like to. And that's just how it started. And then he came up with a name, actually, my husband.
Yeah.
He's the one that came up with it. And he helps me. He has some ideas. He wants to have a men's line. And then he's like, like, we could do so many things with this and just see where it takes us with time.
You gave me a pair of your leggings and a pair of your shorts. And these shorts, I get complimented on them almost every time I wear them. Somebody, I think I texted you one time because somebody was like, where'd you get your shorts? I need a good pair of black shorts. And yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So, no,
But
that
we're
they're
sold
cute.
out.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So
It takes time.
what is it like to juggle that, plus your fitness and your health, plus being a wife, plus being a mom? What is it like to juggle all of that?
I don't want to say that it's overwhelming, because, like, we're working on it, but it's a slow process. It's not like everything just piled up, like, up on me. Like, it's just a slow process.
It's not like it has to be done tomorrow.
Not too overwhelming, I don't think.
Yeah. So what is it like maintaining your health while being a mom? Is that hard for you to, like, juggle in the gym, but also maintain motherhood?
I don't
No?
think so. No, not really. It's just something that I like to do.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps the family. Like, when I work out, I'm in a good mood. If I don't work out, it's like, just the days seem longer.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Like if you don't work out, it's just you're moody all day.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It's like unboxed energy
Yeah.
that just sits inside.
And then your kids have all this energy, so it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like staying fit helps
I think
being a parent.
Yeah. Your daughter is pretty athletic as well, and I'm pretty sure it's because of you.
Oh,
I feel like she follows in your footsteps pretty well.
I hope so. I hope that they both do. You want to be a good example for them. I'm trying.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job.
I think you are too.
Thank you.
I know you work out with Crosby too.
Yes, she loves the gym. We got new shoes, and she's like, "Mom, can I go to the gym?" And so we went to like the little apartment gym, and she was like, because you can take them in there as long as they're supervised under the age of 16.
Oh.
And so she was like, "Can I walk on the treadmill for a little bit?" So like I let her walk, and then she wanted to do like lat pull downs and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
I can see her doing that. She's so, like, did you go to the family?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I texted you. I
Yeah,
was
we
like,
couldn't make
"Hey."
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has your mental health changed from the time you started lifting till now?
I'm happier now.
Yeah.
You know, working out has been a big part of me. Like, it's always been a part of me. Like, I started running track when I was, 13? And it's just always been a part of me. Like, I feel like it's just made me into the person that I am now. I feel like I'm happier now, and I feel better now than I ever did back then. Like, I don't know, it's just different when you're doing something you like. And it's not like I didn't like track, like I did like it, but I feel more relaxed now. Like, you know, you don't have to perform all the time. Like, you know, win. Like, you know how it is with competitions. Like, you know, you're expected to perform and stuff, but now I just do it for fun. It's just me just having fun, hitting PRs, you know, getting stronger.
What is your proudest PR right now?
Honestly, like, it's my squat. I'm so proud of it because it's taken so long. I'm better at deadlifts. Like, that's my strongest lift, but I feel like squats, like, I've struggled so much to get to 225. Like, it was such a struggle, but I feel like that's my proudest moment. What about you? Your bench?
Yeah.
Bench?
I haven't. Well, I mean, the hex bar, I think. I think on the hex bar, I did like 180 or 185 the other day, and I was pretty proud of that.
I know you don't like deadlifts, though.
No.
Why? That's my favorite. I love deadlifting.
I don't know. Truthfully, if you want my truthful answer, whenever Jake and I first started working out in the gym, it was just a thing where Jake was like, "Let's deadlift." And it was like deadlift all the time. And so I was like, "Okay, you have your thing." And then like I was like, "I don't want to deadlift with you." And so he would do his thing and I would go do my thing, and I don't know.
Well, you squat, right? You squat and bench?
You don't see me a whole lot under the squat racks. I can't tell you the last time I loaded up a bar for squats. I do the hex bar lifts, which is essentially a squat and a deadlift together.
That one's good too. I do it sometimes, but
It kind of connects them. I do like goblet squats and like all the way down goblet squats and wide stance squats. So I'm still getting like squat motion, but to like actually load up a bar and squat. But you stay pretty. You stay with like the compound.
I like the compounds. Yeah, I feel like that's what works best for me.
Yeah.
Like, when I started my fitness journey, I actually started like you. I just started learning like about all the movements. I'm like, oh, let's try this, or let's try this today, until I found like my thing. Like, I was like, I like deadlifting, I like squatting. And then it wasn't bench. I didn't really start it to take it serious up until like last year, because I didn't really like it, to be honest with you. Upper body was like, I didn't really like it.
I love upper body.
Now I do. Now I do. Now I know why you like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, growing your back muscles and
to look strong.
Strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I like it more now. It's good for you. Like, I'm like, It helps with other lifts like the deadlift, having a strong back. Like it helps with your deadlifts, like, you know. So I'm like, it's necessary.
Do you do core
Sometimes.
sometimes?
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Like 3 times
like,
a week for me.
I feel like compounds like work all that.
Yeah.
When you do squats, you engage your core. When you do deadlifts.
Do you feel confident when you walk around the gym? Cuz you look like you do.
I mean, I mean, like, I don't feel uncomfortable. It's my comfort zone. Like, I feel comfortable in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, like super confident. I try not to make eye contact with people. Like, I'm not shy. I'm just more reserved. Like, I like to keep to myself. I try, I try to smile here and there. Like, I don't want to be mean either.
It's like, don't look at me, but hi. Don't look at me.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of that.
You're starting to post more on social media
I'm
too.
trying. Like,
That's something.
it's so out of my comfort zone. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of grew up a little shy.
What are your goals for posting to social media?
I just want to be more consistent. Maybe post more informational content, like how to squat, how to deadlift. Like, I feel like I kind of been doing it long enough where I kind of know what I'm doing. So I would like to, like, help people out there. I would like to see more women get into lifting.
You used to have your certified personal trainer's license.
I never
right?
used it. I kind of just did it for myself.
Would you ever use it again? No.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't
Just
think it's for me. Yeah.
Do you still run in your exercise programs today?
No. It's random. Like, I'll do a mile here and there, but not to the extent that I did back in the day. Like, no.
You were a pretty big deal back in the day, though, right? You broke like a record of some sort.
No.
No?
Where did you hear that?
On your Instagram.
Oh, you're talking about my... I didn't even know I had that record. So, because that wasn't even my race. Like, apparently I hold, like, me and 3 other girls, we run the 4x4, and we hold the high school record for the 4x4. And, I didn't know.
Oh.
That was such a shock for me, because I didn't know that's not my race. I was a miler and an 800 runner. And, I told my husband, I'm like, probably that day I was just a sub for someone. Like, I never ran the 400. I don't even know how that even came about.
Yeah.
I really don't. Like, it was a shock. I'm like, how is that even possible?
Do you...
But no, I don't run anymore. Not like I used to. Like, I don't think people realize how much cross-country runners run, like, at the college level. Like, I'm talking about, like, Saturdays for a long run, like, for cross-country, it was, like, 10, 12 miles. Like, I don't do that anymore. That's too much. Like, I was under a coach and stuff. Like, it's just me now. I just do what makes me happy and just what's fun for me. Like, I don't think running 10, 12 miles, like, on a Saturdays, something I would like to do. I don't think so.
It's when you haul the kids in the stroller or the wagon and say, come on. Let's go.
No, not like that. But I'll run here and there, during the summers, because my daughter, she does track. Like, when she's working out, doing her workouts, like, I'll run bleachers, I'll run, like, a mile here and there, but no.
Do you still enjoy, like, when you are running? Or is it like, I'm just doing this
you get
to see?
the endorphins, like, after you run. Like, it feels good. But I don't know. I don't want to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because I'm so competitive, I'm like, I'll start running and I'm like, maybe I can go under 8 minutes and then maybe I can do 7 and it's just nonstop. I don't want to. I think I have enough at the gym. Like, I'm focusing more like on hitting like PRs, like with the deadlift and squat and bench. That's what I want, like, right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm enjoying.
So I know you post a lot about, like, you're currently in your heavy lifts and you're about to go into a deload week. What is a deload week?
Basically, you're just doing the workouts that you do, but you just go like with lighter weight. You let your body recover from the hard workouts that you've done for the past 4 or 5 weeks. You just rest and recover, and then you just get back into it once you're done deloading.
Does your
Because, I mean, like, if you do follow a program, like, it'd be to a point where you're just really, really fatigued. So you need to rest. You need to recover so that you can come back and just do it all over again. 'Cause you just can't go, 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 go. Like, that's just, it leads to injury. Like, if you just don't take a break, like, you need a break. I feel like everybody needs a break.
does your body hurt?
Right now?
Like,
A little bit, yeah.
yeah.
I'm a little sore, but, like,
With,
what do you mean
like-
hurt? Like, if I'm in pain?
With like how much you're lifting, does your joints hurt?
No.
No.
I feel like I'm actually healthier than I was before. Like when I finished running track, like I couldn't even bend my knee because it was, and then I had a hip injury, and you know, like one injury leads to another. I had a shoulder injury. Even though I was a runner, like believe it or not, I had a shoulder injury. I guess because when I was running, I was like running to the side because of my hip. So it hurt my shoulder. Now I'm not in pain. Like I can squat, like do a full squat, and it doesn't hurt. Like I feel like, you know, that's a misconception that lifting like causes injuries. And I feel like it's the total opposite. Like if you do it right, if you do the proper form, if you don't ego lift, like if you slowly work yourself up, like it'll make you stronger. Like, cause you know, there's a lot of people in the gym. Like recently I had a guy that told me not to bench. Like, oh my God, like I don't like it. I don't like when they tell me, when they come up to me and they're like, don't do that because, you know, it's going to hurt your back, or don't deadlift because it's going to hurt your back. Like, I don't think it's true. I think that if you do it properly, like, it's going to make you stronger. Like, I know my limits. Like, you know, I'm not going to go from squatting, I don't know, 185 to trying to squat 250. Like, that's what leads to injury when people ego lift. Like, you can't do that. You can't just go in the gym and be like, okay, I'm going to lift 250. And then, you know, you get under the squat rack and then you can't do it. And your form kind of goes bad, and that's what leads to injury. Like, I don't do that. I kind of know my limits. I do know my limits. Like, I do lift heavy, but I've been doing it for 7 years. Like, what I'm doing now, that's like my baseline. You know, it's not like I'm kind of just jumping into some random numbers.
How long did it take you to work on like proper form?
I'm still working on it. I feel like it's something that just you constantly have to be working on. You know, like there's something, like if you're in the fitness industry, I know, like you know, like you're a instructor and stuff. Like you're constantly learning, you're constantly taking classes. I feel like it's like that. Like if you're in the gym, even if you're like a regular gym goer, like you kind of just always just learning, and you know, you get tips from people like, oh, don't do this, or, you know, do that. You kind of take some of it in, and then, you know, some stuff you can't take to heart. You know, like, oh, this person believes this, but I like doing it like this. Like, you know, you're constantly learning, like, inside the gym. I feel like even you, like, right? Like,
Yes.
as an instructor, like, you're constantly tweaking and learning and doing different things.
And I've learned that if you're going to ask for advice from somebody that you look up to.
Right.
So, like, I'm not going to go ask the bodybuilder over there that is, like, lifting an insane amount that I know I can never do. Which, I mean, I ask Dio for advice all the time, and he's clearly lifting way more than I will ever be able to. But, like, you have to, if you're going to ask for advice or take somebody's advice, let it be somebody that you, like, look up to and trust, because it is all different, and
Yeah.
everybody is.
Everybody's different. Everybody does things differently,
Yeah.
you know. Everybody does their own thing pretty much when they're in the gym.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yeah, if you're going to take advice from someone, it be someone that, you know, they kind of look like they know what they're doing, someone you look up to.
Yeah. Do you have, like, checklists in your head for form? So, like, when you go to prepare for a deadlift, do you, like, mark all the checklists? Like, You may not check, but like, are there things you think about?
Yeah, like whenever you're squatting, you don't want to lean too forward. It's just like brace your core. Like when you're deadlifting and squatting, like brace your core. Keep your back straight. Don't lean forward. Like just like stuff that's gonna help you from getting injured, because like there's always a risk of injury when you're lifting heavy. So you don't want to just ego lift, and you want to just always try to keep your form. Otherwise, you can get hurt.
Yeah. So, what is your biggest struggle right now? Could be,
I think it's bench.
yeah.
It's so hard. I don't know why. Like, I'm still trying to hit 135.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hit it.
How
Not
many-
yet, at least.
how
Like, I
many-
know I will do it. I know I'm gonna do it. It's just I don't know how long it's gonna take me.
How many days a week are you doing bench?
Twice a week, every other. I do it Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's a good amount. I
Twice a
only do bench once a week, but that's just because I teach group fit and
Yeah, you have
I have
a lot of
to-
stuff going on.
I have to balance. If I overdo it while teaching classes and then overdo it in the gym, I'm depleting all of my energy stores.
And then that can lead to injury too,
Yeah.
getting too tired. Yeah, I'm still doing it twice a week.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I
Yeah.
don't want to overdo it either. But yeah, bench is
It's hard.
it's hard.
Yeah. But it feels so.
Like I want to do it. I know I'm gonna do it. Like I don't know how long it's gonna take me though.
It
Maybe
feels
another year.
cool though to just be like, oh, I can do this one.
Yeah. But I think giving yourself grace and not being too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, just having the confidence that, like I can do it. It's just gonna take some time. I'll do it. I know I will.
Mhm.
It might take me another year maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. Whatever it takes me.
Yeah.
I'll just
There's
keep
no.
going. There's no rush.
There's no
There's no
end
rush.
game.
Yeah. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
To stay healthy.
Yeah.
You don't want to push it and then get injured and then you're out for 2 months,
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So like taking it slowly and not giving up on yourself.
What is the best advice you would give to somebody that is walking into the gym for the first time?
I'd say to not give up on yourself and just be graceful. Like be nice to yourself. I always tell my daughter that, like with her gymnastics and stuff, she can't do some of the stuff. And I'm like, Scarlett, like it's not a race. You will be able to do it. It's just gonna take time. And it's the same like for people who are just starting the gym. Like it's gonna take time, but I feel like if you don't give up on yourself and you keep showing up and you keep going, like eventually you can achieve your goals, like whatever that is, like losing weight or getting stronger, whatever it is. Like as long as you keep going and you don't give up, like it'll come.
So, do you struggle with negative self-talk?
I don't want to sound conceited, but no, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty nice to myself. I feel like if, like you have to be nice to yourself. Like it's like, when I had my son, when I gained like, oh my gosh, I gained so much weight. Like, you kind of just have to look at yourself and be like, like, I don't like how I feel right now, but I'm going to do something about it. Just be graceful to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Because, like, what you say to yourself, it matters. I try to be nice to myself. Like, I don't, like, my goal was, like, on bench was to hit it last year, and I couldn't do it. And, you're just not going to be like, oh, like, I suck or whatever. You kind of just, like, I didn't do it, but it doesn't mean that I won't. Like, it's probably going to take another year, but it's okay. Like, you just have to keep going.
Yeah. Did that take a long time to learn? Like switching the negative mindset to a positive?
I feel like when I was a teenager, it was, like you go through those stages where you kind of just negative. I don't know if you went through it when you
Girl,
were a teenager.
I still struggle with
You still-
negative self-talk sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
And it's not like, oh my gosh, you're the crappiest person ever. It's just like, you get overwhelmed with things.
You get down on yourself.
And then it's like, just, and
I
it's
think,
like,
you know what? I think maybe it does happen I think maybe on the business side, like on my business. Like sometimes I doubt myself. I'm like, maybe I won't be able to do it. But not so much in the gym, but it's other areas in my life. Like, but I guess I do struggle with it, like on the business side, but not in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of just doubt sometimes. I'm like, am I doing the right thing? Like, is this going anywhere? Like, yeah, I do have doubts, but I kind of just tell myself, like, just keep trying, just keep going. Like, it's gonna get better.
All right. So these questions are first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
It could trail off into like subject for a second, but first thing that comes to mind.
Okay. So quick.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Let's
how much protein do you eat a day?
130 grams.
Is it mostly meat, or are you supplementing with shakes?
I take shakes. I eat mostly steak, chicken. Like,
Yeah. Do you take pre-workout?
yes. I love pre-workout.
Yeah. You take?
I take one. Like, I had a caffeine thing. Like, I had to cut back on it because I was drinking. Oh my gosh, I was drinking so much caffeine. I was waking up, I was drinking a cup of coffee. And then before the gym, I was taking pre-workout. And then after the gym, I would take another cup of coffee. But now I just only do one. Either I drink coffee or I take pre-workout. I
Yeah.
can't because I was having trouble sleeping. So only one thing. Usually pre-workout. I love it.
What pre-workout do you take?
It's the Bucked Up. Is it? Yeah.
It's good
It's pretty
flavor.
popular. I feel like everybody takes it.
Hey, Bucked Up sponsor. All right.
So I just one thing at a time now.
Yeah.
Coffee or pre-workout?
I remember when we first started hanging out, you're like, oh my God, I love pre-workout. I was like,
I do. I just
yeah. Do you
and
dry
get my
scoop?
work. I used to. Now I just take a shot. Like, I'll add a little bit of water and then mix it and just
Yeah.
take it. Yeah.
So what is your favorite lift?
Deadlift.
What is your least favorite lift?
Bench.
Bench.
It's just so hard. I'm working on it. I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up on it. I don't know how long it's gonna take to hit the plates, but
Well, next time you need
whatever
a
it
spot,
takes.
come find me when you need a spot. What is your favorite muscle? So when you look in the mirror, what are you like, oh my gosh, I love this muscle?
Lately I've been really proud of my back gains.
Yeah.
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 It's came a long way.
I will
Upper bodies came a long way. I used to hate doing upper body. I don't know. I think it's just a girl thing. I feel like most girls, they focus on legs and glutes, and that was me at first. I want to grow my glutes. I want to grow my legs. Now it's like, I want to have a nice back. I want to have nice biceps.
be like, don't mess with me.
Right?
What is something you eat every day?
Probably rice.
Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love rice.
What is something you do intentionally every day?
Go to the gym. Seriously, like, that's my thing. Like,
Yeah.
every day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah. How many days or how many hours do you work out?
It's usually 1 hour.
In
Maybe
and out.
1 hour and 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I never in there more than that.
What time do you wake up in the mornings?
6:30 to get Scarlett ready for school.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you read or listen to audiobooks?
Probably read more
Read.
than audio, yeah.
Yeah. I remember you were always like,
But I kind of go ahead.
how do you read so many books?
I'm trying to get into it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more like research. I like reading research, like how to perform exercises, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
More than reading.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into it.
Yeah.
I want Scarlett to see me so
Reading.
she can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a book that you're currently reading?
Not right now.
No. So, if you were to have your own gym,
Mm-hmm.
what is the number one must-have you would have in there?
Probably the squat racks.
Anything
Probably.
fancy or just like regular old squat racks?
Probably squat racks. Just if I had my own gym. Yeah, probably squat racks. Maybe a hip thrust machine.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Do you
all the basics like compound lifts for the compound.
Do you prefer the hip thrust machine over hip thrusts on a barbell? Because I feel like you set up your own barbell.
No, I prefer the machine.
Okay.
It's just more efficient, like easier.
Yeah.
It's too much to set up the barbell.
Mhm.
What do you do? Do you do
The
bar-
machine.
The machine.
I just feel like I've seen you like set up.
Oh, that's when I do glute bridges.
Oh.
That's different.
What's the difference?
From the machine,
Like, what's the difference between
I feel like
hip
glute
thrust and glute bridges?
hip thrust. I feel it more like just like the whole glute, the upper. And then when I do the glute bridges, I feel it more like on the lower, on the lower side of the glute.
Is that because of foot placement?
Just because it's a shorter range of motion when you do glute bridges, as
Oh,
opposed to when you do hip thrust.
okay.
You have a greater range of motion, I feel like, with hip thrust.
All right.
Mm.
If you if you could give anybody honorable mention, who would you give honorable mention to and why? Could be anybody on earth that has like inspired you or
You.
oh my
Seriously,
gosh.
you. Yes. Because I've seen your growth from the beginning when we first started, like, our friendship to now. Like, you just, like, kind of flourished, like, with your podcast and your group fit classes. Like,
Thank you.
it's just been really cool to see you do all this, like,
It's
to
just
see your growth and be part of it.
day-to-day life right now. I'm like, okay, I have to do this and I have to do that. So I appreciate it. In my head, I don't think anybody else is paying attention.
No, people are watching, believe it or not.
We're just hanging out. Well, thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone to join me today.
Welcome. Thanks for inviting me. I
Yeah.
had fun. It wasn't as scary as I thought it'd be.
No, it's straight up
I was
just
thinking too much into it.
straight up just conversation. I do have to ask, what is your biggest goal that you're looking to achieve by the end of the year?
Like in the gym.
Just anything. Goal. It could be a life goal. It could be a gym goal.
You know, I really want to get my business like going. Like, I know it's taking a little bit, but I really want to work on that this year. And then the gym, I guess I want to keep hitting PRs. You know, on bench I want to hit 135, and then on deadlift 315, and then squat 250 maybe.
You got it. You're gonna hit it before I do.
Which one, bench or?
Definitely deadlift and squat.
Are you gonna start working on it?
I don't know. Probably
should.
not.
You should. It'd be cool to see you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it.
It'd be
Think
fun
about it. Yeah.
to see you in there deadlifting some heavy weight.
Yeah. A hex bar though. Like you get the best of both worlds.
I like that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, and it's just like your weight is distributed like
Evenly.
evenly. Yeah. All right. So, where can people find you?
So it's a underscore and then my first and middle name underscore Laura Patricia.
All right. Well, you guys, make sure you go give her a follow. Make sure you are giving us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and download and subscribe. And have a beautiful day, friends. Bye.